Hello, welcome to Midweek Online. My name is Hayley Reid. I'm the Youth and Families Worker here at St Peter's, and I'm joined today by Sophie Davies-Jones. Hello, Sophie.
Hi.
Sophie grew up here in Harold Wood and attended St Peter's with her family. They're still attending now, aren't they, Sophie? And we were so blessed, Sophie, to have you serve as a 938 ministry assistant for 2 years at St Peter's. But you had a new calling to go to a church in Eastbourne, where you are now. And we'd just really love to hear what you're doing down there and how the Lord is working in your life. So is that okay if we do that now, Sophie?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. So why don't you tell us a bit about the church in Eastbourne that you've joined, and yeah, what that church is like.
Yeah, so I'm at Holy Trinity Church in Eastbourne. So the sea is about a 2-minute walk that way, and town is about a 5-minute walk that way. So we're really well situated in the middle of things. We've got about 150 adults and about 20 children on a Sunday. But then we've got about another 30 kids and about 20 families midweek. They've been really welcoming and really lovely. We've also been not just doing work stuff together and looking after children, although that's been a lot of fun, but we've also been doing lots of life stuff and things like going to cinema and going to craft fairs and stuff like that, even just having lunch. So they've really made me feel part of the family, which has been lovely.
Oh, that's brilliant. I'm really pleased to hear that, Sophie. Do you spend much time down at the beach?
Well, actually, so I'm staying with a lady from church at the moment whilst my place is being sorted out. And she lives about a 45-minute walk away. So each morning I get to walk down the seafront, and then in the evening I get to walk all the way back again. So yeah, it's really lovely. They've got fairy lights as well. So in the evenings, now that it's dark, it's really pretty.
Oh, that sounds lovely. So tell us about your house then. So you haven't got a permanent place to live at the moment. What's happening there?
No. Well, I think because of the pandemic, everyone went a bit crazy trying to move. So there was a lot of competition in markets and stuff. So I did have a place that I was going to move into. Unfortunately, that kind of fell through. So I'm now on to my second place, which is smaller, but a lot better, I think. And so hopefully, God willing, I'll be moving in there. Well, hopefully before Christmas, but probably likely to be in the new year.
Okay, brilliant. So the church you've joined, what role do you have there, Sophie?
Yes, so my official title,
the church that you've joined.
Yes, my official title is Children to Youth Team Leader, which basically means it's kind of like what John does. So I get to go around bossing other people around and telling them how to be a part of our children and youth ministries here. So I kind of get to lead the teams, and then the teams go out and do the work.
Oh wow, that sounds really cool. So youth ministry in Eastbourne, what does it look like if you're in youth ministry in Eastbourne? What sort of things have you been involved in since you've been down there?
Yeah, so we came back a little bit later than St Peter's did. So when I first arrived in June, we'd only just started up the youth and children's ministry again when I got there. So we spent a lot of time over the summer trying to build up relationships. And so we did a Bible overview, which meant that we could do fun things like Christmas in July. But we also did things like having water fights in the garden when it was really hot, and things like that. We've got an equivalent of ABC called HT Club for our guardians and carers and parents and toddlers. They come along each week, and we've also got a Pathfinders equivalent called Roots that happens once a month, and then we've also got everything on a Sunday as well.
Okay, brilliant. What do you think your ministry highlight would be since you've been there, Sophie?
Yeah, I think we've had a lot of encouragements. So we're quite small in some ways, not small for Church of England, but a lot smaller compared to St. Peter's. But we've been having new families have been arriving all the time, and that's just been such an encouragement. And we've also just had our version of a light party. So it was called Light in the Night, and so we had a lot of fun with hot dogs and fireworks and sharing the good news about Jesus, which was a great time. And some of the families even came back on the Sunday, so that was really lovely to see.
Brilliant. We've got Christmas coming up, Sophie, haven't we? And then the new year. So have you got plans that you're hoping will come about coming up?
Yeah, we've got a lot of plans for Christmas. It's going to be a very busy one. So we're starting off with watching a film all together. And then later on, we're going to have a Christmas trail. So everyone's going to come into church and they'll have like a little activity trail where we've got people acting out the parts of like Mary and Joseph and the wise men, and the children go around to, well, the families go around to each different station, and they get to hear a bit about the good news about Jesus being born as a baby. Yeah, then we've got Christmas carols and Christmas Eve services, and lots and lots of fun to be had. Yeah.
Sophie, it sounds like you're doing an amazing job. You've got so much going on down there. It sounds absolutely amazing. And can you think of a way in which Jesus has been with you during this time, where you've been built up, what you've been learning personally?
Yeah, I mean, I basically started over from scratch here. I moved to a new place where I didn't have any friends already. I had some connections, but not any friends. I moved to a new house, a new church. Everything was brand new. So I've had a lot of encouragements that I've never felt alone, that Jesus has always been with me. He sent me a lot of really great people that have been such an encouragement, and we've become like a little family, which has just been so lovely. I've also been growing in boldness, and I've just found it a bit easier to get alongside newcomers and visitors, and it feels a bit easier now to share my faith and things like that. So yeah.
It's brilliant. Sophie, the people of St. Peter's would love to be praying for you. What things would be helpful for us to be praying for you? Can you give us some pointers?
Yeah, I think if you can pray that to keep going through the Christmas season. Light in the Night was absolutely brilliant, but events are always very much tiring, and we've got a lot of events on this Christmas. So if you can pray for me and the team that we would be able to get through it well, and be able to give lots of glory to God during that time. Also for my house, please pray that this one won't fall through, and that I will have somewhere that I'm able to live, and for me to model using that space to invite people over, and hospitality as well. And hopefully next year we're starting to think about having our own explorers group, or an equivalent to explorers, which is very exciting, but going to be a lot of work setting up. So please can you pray for that, and for new families to keep coming along to Holy Trinity.
Okay, brilliant. Sophie, I'd like to pray for you now before we say goodbye. Is that okay? Thank you. Lord Father, just thank you so much for this opportunity that Sophie has to minister to the people of Eastbourne. Thank you for the way that you've been building her and equipping her over the years, Lord. Lord, we do lift to you this Christmas time, and pray that you will keep her going, Lord. Give her all the energy she needs, and rest when she needs it after a busy light party. And Lord, I pray about this house that Sophie is hoping to move into. that you would make straight her paths, so she's able to enjoy that space soon and use it to your glory, Lord, in how she is hospitable there to other people. And Lord, we lift these plans to you for the explorers group that they wish to start building in that church in Eastbourne. Lord, give her the resources, give her the people, and give her the heart for that age group, Lord, so that they can begin to teach that age group to know and love you. So we lift up Sophie to you and ask you to bless her in her work for the kingdom. Amen.
Amen.
It's been lovely to talk to you, Sophie.
Yeah, it's lovely to see you.
We miss you here at St. Peter's.
Oh, I miss you all too.
But that beach and those little twinkle lights along the beachfront, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Take care. God bless.
You too. Bye.
See you. Bye.